So, it's a thing. Welcome everybody, I'm RJ, the Nerdy Brew, and here on this channel we talk TV, movies, and everything in between, all while drinking a cup of coffee. Now if you like one of those things, or all of those things, why don't you consider like, subscribing, and hit that notification bell, and becoming a fellow Brewster. So today, fellow Brewsters, we are discussing WandaVision. I was going to say her whole government name, but WandaVision, starring Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany, as they are reprising their roles as Wanda Maximoff and the super intelligent android Vision from their prior work with the MCU of the Avengers films. And the thing about this show is that it takes place with a 1950s aesthetic of a sitcom, vein of Bewitched or I Love Lucy. Now the show is very humorous. I think the jokes hit. Actually, the jokes is hit and miss. But the show is working on the characteristics of the characters that Vision is in this world based on a 1950s atmosphere, but he's still Vision, so he says things like, I don't eat. he says that things, but he's also in disguise as his physical self of Paul Bettany. Then Elizabeth Maximoff, that's her name now, Wanda Maximoff. She's the one with the powers, and they are very aware of that she has these powers. They're actually aware of who they are, but the mystery is how did they get there? How did they get into a time period as such? How did they get into a place where it's black and white? Where is the laugh track coming from? Why are we in this TV sitcom? And they're like, their own backstories they're very unaware of, and so they're trying to figure those things out. Take a sip of my coffee. I hope you have your beverage too. You know, if we wasn't being safe with this quarantining, you know what I'm saying, Couch Guy would have been tucking his handle right now, where I would have been able to just sit back and sip. But with all that being said, I'm getting that out of the way. I'm just saying that with the show, they are very unaware, but there's mysteries of things that start happening, and there's also questions about how do they fit into the time period, because that they are modern thinking people, and there's just strange events that happen that they are unaware to react to appropriately. The show has a mystery, and it's unraveling in a way where it's definitely piece by piece. Now, for me right now, the show I'm going to continue watching, but it is a slow burn where I'm not invested in a manner that I'm like to have like a water cooler talk, you know? Like, oh, did you see the latest episode? Man, the start of the show was great. You know, I don't feel like that. I feel like they want to unravel to have a big reveal later on, but currently the show has a lot of peaks and valleys. It has a consistent way of how it's unraveling things and how the show presents itself, but out of the first 2 episodes, the only thing that really got me was that something strange started happening of changing the world. But there are, I'm not going to say after credit scenes, but there are things to pay attention to after the case of the episode, where it's like there is more, and there's Easter eggs to something bigger that they're trying to show out for the MCU. So I'm not going to give it a grade because it's the first 2 episodes of the show, but as we move forward, I'm looking forward to see how it is. And the majority speaking, I'm like a 98%er of enjoying most of Marvel's content that they put out. It'll probably be for me to sit back and have a further discussion about what I really don't like, and it's probably very minute, but it's not in the vein of very much crapping on it or saying that they got this and they got that, but they do have a formula that can easily be described to, or pinpointed. But as of so far of Wanda, I keep wanting to call the show Wanda Maximoff, but it's WandaVision. But with WandaVision, I feel like the start of phase 4 is just creeping you back in to all the events that happened after Endgame. So, or not even Endgame, what was it? Spider-Man's last foray out there. But not even that, which still events after Endgame. And we all know that Vision got murdered horribly. and for me, my theory was that Shuri did back up enough of him for him to have a new vibranium body, but they didn't do that whatsoever. So we have to see how he came back, and we have to see how her powers have increased or manifested in a certain way to alter reality, because in the comics she's able to do that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts. Let your voices be heard in the comments. Please hit that like button to help the algorithm so we can bring more people to the community. And did you enjoy the first 2 episodes of Wanda Maximoff? Are you invested? Are you gonna keep able to watch the show? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I want you to be you, do you, see the bigger picture. Have a fantastic day because you deserve it. This is that channel. Peace.